Our superstorm weekend ends with an almighty bang.
Amazing survival story. The man struck by lightning.
A road tragedy leads to a warning on baby car capsules.
Calls for peace ignored as the Middle East edges towards war.
And breaking news on Quade Cooper set to shock Australian rugby.
This is 9 News Queensland.
Good evening. Hailstones the size of tennis balls have damaged hundreds of homes in Brisbane's west after a superstorm swept through.
The Weather Bureau is reviewing its response to the stormy weekend after claims it delivered inadequate warnings.
It struck with such fury. Just before dark, wind, rain and the sort of destructive hail that's rarely seen.
Oh my God!
Stones the size of tennis balls wreaked havoc across the western suburbs.
Don't worry.
By this morning, tarpaulins and stripped trees signalled the destructive power of the supercell. It cut a swathe through Jindalee, Kenmore and Middle Park.
I just felt like a freight train had hit the house. The noise was so deafening, my husband was yelling at me.
You can now see the sky through Louise Bryant's ceiling.
It was a waterfall through the light fittings. It was a waterfall through the skylight. And then just the ceiling just collapsed.
SES volunteers were out quickly.
If we take the lower part of the roof here.
Patching up more than 250 roofs damaged by the hail and lightning. A bolt hit Kieran Lewis's home.
The biggest bang I've ever heard, and I could smell burning.
It was a busy morning for smash repair shops.
Fairly horrendous damage. Doors open at 6:30 this morning and there's probably been a customer every 10 minutes.
We knew there were storms around, but we certainly didn't receive any warning of that level of severity.
A common complaint among storm victims that sparked a Weather Bureau review.
As with every thunderstorm, we review all of our techniques.
Of course, more warnings wouldn't have helped everyone.
We've got any room left?
Dozens of hail-damaged animals are being cared for by the RSPCA. Most are expected to make a full recovery. At least this kookaburra should soon be laughing again.
And Michael Best joins us live. Michael, there is some council help for storm victims.
Yes, there is, Andrew. There may not have been a large amount of trees uprooted across Brisbane's western suburbs, but there certainly was a huge amount of vegetation littering front, backyards and streets. All the trees, all the tree branches and leaves that were stripped by those large hailstones and winds. Now, they all need to go somewhere, and what council's saying is that storm victims can dump their green waste for free at council tips for the next 6 days, and they're also opening it up to all Brisbane residents for this Saturday and Sunday. So, Andrew, for those whose properties and homes have been damaged, at least they can save a few dollars there.
Yeah, some good news, Michael. Thank you. Well, amid all those lightning bolts touching down, a Jimboomba father was hit as he stood in his driveway.
He was struck with enough electricity to kill him, but his favourite boots saved his life.
A cuddle with Dad has never felt so good.
Just very lucky.
Arthur Patterson was cleaning his motorbike with a pressure cleaner when lightning struck the hose nozzle.
I actually saw the strike hit the wand. It just missed my hand. It was getting a bit of a jolt, knocked me off balance a little bit.
Although the bolt had enough energy to power a light bulb for 3 months, he wasn't thrown to the ground, but he did feel sick.
Just felt a bit dizzy and just went and laid down on the concrete.
Arthur spent the night in hospital, doctors amazed he didn't suffer burns or a heart attack.
Only could happen to Arthur.
He's still getting pins and needles up his arm. If Arthur wasn't wearing rubber riding boots at the time, doctors say he could have died.
Lightning doesn't strike the same place twice.
Never know.
Surviving just one lightning strike is a pretty exclusive club. Ebony Cavallaro, 9 News.
And some of the most immediate and dramatic images of the storms were captured by you. So here's an up-close and personal view of all the drama through your images.
It's your reality TV. Your stories in real time.
Batten down the hatches.
Your pictures, your words.
Oh, look at that rope. Oh my God.
Your experiences, raw and powerful.
Holy smack! Oh, and look at your poor car.
Your city, your storms.
Here it comes again. Just gushing into our house here. Let's go check and see what's happened to our cars.
My car!
Your storm chasers capturing nature's sound and fury for you.
Oh, huge!
It's the world seen through your eyes.
The slideshow's done about 6 million clicks so far. So just a huge reaction from the readers. It was great to get them involved in the story.
We've seen your videos, but what about your photos? They may not be moving pictures, but actually they are. This postcard from Mount Omni, like an early white Christmas gift from the heavens. Magical moments in time, snapped by the people, for the people. Fitting, really, because your news is our news.
I wonder where the washing went.
For Wilmington, 9 News.